Welcome to today's episode where we delve into the inherently evil nature of narcissists. Narcissistic abuse is a profoundly destructive phenomenon, often leaving victims in devastation. Our focus will be on 5 specific actions that highlight the malevolent behavior of narcissists. 1. Deliberate isolation. Narcissists meticulously engineer a victim's isolation from their social circle, employing a complex web of manipulations. This process is not random, but is instead a carefully orchestrated strategy aimed at ensuring the narcissist's dominance. By severing the ties that connect the victim to friends and family, the narcissist creates an environment where the victim's sole source of emotional, financial, and psychological sustenance is the narcissist themselves. This isolation is devastatingly effective. It systematically dismantles the victim's support network, eradicating any external influences that could challenge the narcissist's narrative. Gradually, the victim is led to believe that the narcissist is not only their primary but their sole supporter, confidant, and guardian. This manipulation is particularly insidious because it leaves the victim without a comparative perspective, unable to see the stark contrast between the narcissist's behavior and healthy, supportive relationships. 2. Intentional distortion of reality. Narcissists engage in what can be likened to psychological warfare. They actively warp and twist reality, a tactic designed to destabilize their victim's mental equilibrium. This distortion is not just a denial of truth, but an aggressive rewriting of it. Narcissists deflect blame, concoct falsehoods, and gaslight their victims, all in an effort to evade accountability and to maintain an upper hand. The impact on the victim is profound and deeply disorienting. Over time, the victim starts to question their memory, judgment, and even their sanity. This relentless assault on the victim's perception of reality doesn't just lead to confusion, it fundamentally dismantles their sense of self. The victim, bombarded with continuous contradictions and falsehoods, may begin to lose touch with their identity, values, and beliefs. This disintegration of the self is a catastrophic consequence of the narcissist's manipulation, leaving the victim in a vulnerable state, dependent on the very source of their torment for their sense of reality. 3. Chameleonic behavior. Narcissists adeptly morph their personalities to suit their immediate needs, exhibiting a chameleon-like ability that can be disarmingly deceptive. This behavioral flexibility is not a sign of emotional richness, but a calculated strategy to manipulate and control. In moments where charm and amiability are advantageous, they can exude warmth and kindness, skillfully mimicking empathy and compassion. However, this superficial niceness is a carefully crafted facade, a strategic play designed to lure and entrap their victims further into their web of deceit. Beneath this veneer lies their true nature, characterized by a stark incapacity for genuine concern for others. This duplicity extends to their communication tactics. They are pathological liars, adept at spinning narratives that serve their agenda. Each interaction with their victim is a calculated move in a larger scheme of manipulation, where truth is contorted and information is weaponized. The victim, ensnared in this web, often finds it increasingly challenging to discern reality from the fiction woven by the narcissist. 4. Running smear campaigns. When a narcissist perceives a loss of control over their victim, especially in cases where the victim asserts independence or leaves the relationship, they often retaliate with vicious smear campaigns. This tactic goes beyond mere revenge. It's a calculated effort to destroy the victim's reputation and social standing. Narcissists meticulously craft and spread malicious lies and unfounded rumors, painting the victim in a negative light. They leverage their charm and deceptive abilities to convince others of these falsehoods, often portraying themselves as the aggrieved party. This campaign is not just a ploy for regaining control, but also a form of punishment for the victim's defiance. By discrediting the victim publicly, the narcissist aims to isolate them further, cutting off potential avenues of support and empathy from others. This strategy reveals the narcissist's vindictive nature, where their sense of injury manifests in a punitive and relentless effort to harm those who dare to challenge their authority or escape their grasp. The victim, already grappling with the direct impact of narcissistic abuse, is now faced with the additional burden of social ostracization and reputational damage, making their journey towards recovery and independence even more arduous. 5. Feigning innocence. The ability of narcissists to maintain a facade of tranquility and composure in public settings while wreaking havoc in private is a testament to their manipulation skills. This strategic presentation of innocence serves multiple purposes, all aimed at reinforcing the narcissist's control and undermining the credibility of their victim. In public, they project an image of calmness and collectedness, creating a stark contrast to the turmoil they inflict behind closed doors. This stark dichotomy serves to obfuscate the true nature of their behavior, deceiving those who only witness the polished exterior. By appearing composed and blameless in public, they preemptively discredit any accusations or revelations made by their victim, portraying them as irrational or emotionally unstable. Moreover, the narcissist capitalizes on their ability to play the victim, further distorting the narrative of abuse. They adeptly manipulate situations to cast themselves as the aggrieved party, deflecting attention away from their own transgressions. Through subtle manipulation tactics and selective presentation of information, they craft a narrative that portrays them as innocent bystanders caught in the turmoil created by their victim's alleged instability. This inversion of reality serves to further gaslight the victim, eroding their confidence in their own perceptions and experiences. The calculated performance of innocence not only shields the narcissist from accountability, but also perpetuates the cycle of abuse by undermining the victim's credibility and perpetuating feelings of self-doubt and confusion. The victim, grappling with the dissonance between the public image of the narcissist and the private reality of their abuse, may find themselves isolated and marginalized, further entrenching the narcissist's control. This manipulation tactic underscores the insidious nature of narcissistic abuse, where the abuser maintains power and control through deception and psychological manipulation, leaving their victim trapped in a cycle of confusion and despair. In conclusion, the actions of a narcissist are driven not by pain, but by a series of deliberate, harmful choices. Their behavior goes beyond any reasonable psychological explanation, showcasing a deep-seated malevolence. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, and join us as we continue exploring and understanding the complexities of narcissistic abuse.